we'll cover this quickly before we get into the shit story. But yeah, this guy from Cape Cod, he's a lobster diver, man who literally just dives for lobsters.
Does he just pick them up and put them in a box? Like, is a regular cage not good enough for like fishing? Or
I don't know how this
he's
works.
searching around the rocks. He's like, I want to find that one really good lobster now.
I don't know how that works. I guess those guys make good money though, like fishermen. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you're going to be working out at sea, then
I might die at any point if my vessel collapses.
Yeah. Well, one of my friends, Bob Hanna, formerly of WAAF, left the radio industry, and for as anyone should who's in the radio business, and is a commercial fisherman now, and he's making bank.
Nice.
Last time I saw him, I asked him so how's the fish? How's working on the boat? And he's like, yeah, I love it. It's great.
Nice.
So
it's hard work, but hey, you get your money one way or another.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, wasn't that like was that the Perfect Storm? That whole thing, George Clooney, weren't they fishermen?
They were, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the kind of stuff that you need to worry about. Hurricanes, getting eaten by whales. Yeah, so here is the report from NBC Boston, talking to the gentleman who was. Now they're saying, I want to preface, the news, they're sensationalizing this just a little bit. They're saying he was eaten by a whale, that he was swallowed by a whale. He went into the mouth of the whale, and then the whale realized what it had in its mouth was not anything that it both wanted and could easily consume, so it spit him out.
Nice. But
he was inside the mouth of a whale for a lot longer than anyone should be inside the whale of a large animal, mouth of a large animal. The whale of a large animal. I need to, what?
That's a whale of a tail.
Okay, here we go. From NBC Boston, what it's like being swallowed by a humpback. Here we go.
Michael Packard came home from the hospital Friday afternoon with one incredible story to tell.
And I just felt this truck hit me, and everything just went dark.
He was lobster diving off the coast of Provincetown when the world around him suddenly blacked out.
Just thought, did I just get eaten by a white shark? And then I said, no, I don't feel any teeth. And I said, oh my God, I'm in the mouth of a whale, with his mouth shut.
Seconds later, he realized he was in serious trouble. To make things even worse, he couldn't find the regulator for his oxygen tank, and he had no way to escape.
Am I just gonna, run out of air and suffocate? Yeah. Is he gonna swallow me?
That's when he thought about his family.
Wait, hold on. So when he asked that question, he's like, is this gonna swallow me? Am I gonna run out of air? You hear someone in the background go, yeah. I don't know if it was intentional or unintentional, but the timing is just great. He's like, yeah. I queued it back. Here we go.
He couldn't find the regulator for his oxygen tank, and he had no way to escape.
Am I just gonna, run out of air and suffocate? Yeah. Is he gonna swallow me?
That's when he thought about his family.
And I'm like, this is how you're gonna go, Michael. Yeah. This is how you're gonna
Whoever's
die.
in the background keeps saying yeah at the most inopportune times.
Like the news guys are in here trying to interview this guy, and some nurse in the background is just like, yeah, mm-hmm.
This is it. I'm gonna die. Yeah. This is the end of me. Yeah. Stop saying that. Okay, more from this.
This is how you're gonna go, Michael. Yeah. This is how you're gonna die. In the mouth of a whale.
His son Jacob was in school at the time and got a text from his mother.
Yeah, your dad was diving, and a whale just, I don't know, attacked him, ate him.
The humpback whale eventually spit him out after about 30 or 40 seconds.
And I just got thrown out of his mouth into the water. There was just white water everywhere. and I just was laying on the surface floating.
That doesn't seem like a long time, but try telling that to someone who almost became a whale's hot lunch.
I have a dislocated knee and just a lot of soft tissue damage in my legs. I also was scared that I had maybe a diving injury from coming up too fast or an embolism. But everything's good. The doctor says I'm good.
So this guy also not only has lived and survived nearly being consumed by a whale, he also survived a plane crash in Costa Rica years ago.
Dang.
And then while he was diving, for his profession, for lobsters, he found a dead body. And when he reported it to the police, it turns out it was part of an active investigation.
So basically, this guy is in like, if you see this guy, you might be in the wrong place at the wrong time. You need to just back up.
Or stick around him because you might become immortal.
Fair enough. You're right. He's managed to avoid several issues.
He's 2 instances of near-death experiences. I don't know if it's right to call like finding a dead body a near-death experience unless he's in the presence of like the mafia. If the mafia happens to be nearby on their boat.
I think the type of whale that swallowed him might have actually saved him too, because if it was one of those sperm whales, dude, those guys got teeth. You're saying he didn't feel teeth, and I'm sitting here like, well, it's because you're in a humpback and not a you're in a. You imagine getting eaten by an orca, dude. That would not only be like dark and sad, like he's saying, where you're gonna run out of oxygen, but it's also gonna be actively grinding your limbs off with his teeth.
I don't think the whale that he was in has teeth.
No, that's what I was saying.
Right,
those are one of the filter feeder types. So he was actually lucky in that respect, because any other whale would have probably like lacerated him multiple times over and then gotten the scent of blood. And then even if you got kicked out, I mean, shoot, the sharks would have came.
Right. So he said dislocated leg. That's it. That's all the only injury, despite being covered in slime.
Hey, I mean, I'll take that over getting eaten by a whale, I guess.
Yeah. So if you find it on Reddit, he's doing an AMA, or was doing an AMA.
Nice.
Where he was talking about, that's where he revealed the plane crash he survived, finding the dead body. He seems to be in good spirits. I mean, you could hear it in the interview that he did. He also said that he had no idea it would be such big news.
How often do you hear people getting swallowed by whales? Like,
right? Swallowed by a large animal and then survive. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah, normally it's like a recovery mission after the fact where they got to like shoot the bear and like examine the stomach contents.
Yep.
Like, oh, yep, little Timmy was definitely here.
What is that line from Jaws? It's like, if you cut open this shark, then that Kinter boy's gonna spill out all over my dock.